I'm Jay Solo, and I'm a Resilient Air Force Teen.
My name is Marcus Davis. I am a Resilient Air Force Teen.
Hi, my name is Jordan Garcia, and I'm a Resilient Air Force Teen.
The Youth of the Year program is one of the very strong elements of our partnership with the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. We've been partners with them for about 15 years now, and since we have begun the partnership, one of the key programs that we adopted was the Youth of the Year. As you no doubt know, the program has kids who go from base level to state level to regions, and then ultimately to the Air Force Youth of the Year program through our major commands. It's one of the key programs that we use to develop leadership with young people. The Boys and Girls Club has a Keystone Club, a Torch Club, wonderful opportunities for leadership for young people to be involved in. Another one of our strong partners is also the 4-H, where kids learn a wide variety of leadership skills at all levels.
Being Youth of the Year meant a lot of things to me. I felt respected at my community center because everyone looked up to me, especially since I was one of the oldest. So all the younger preteens, it made me feel really responsible, actually.
Well, the most I liked about being Youth of the Year was the experience of actually coming to DC, meeting new people, and getting new ideas, and figuring out and actually helping myself to continue and want to be successful and do more and more throughout my community and my life.
To be Youth of the Year means to be the best that you can be and not try to fit in, like not trying to be something you think that you have to be in order to fit in, just be yourself.
It's meant a lot. It's actually opened up a lot of opportunities for me, and I have been so blessed with everything that it has just opened doors, and I can't ask for anything more than to be honored as a Youth of the Year.
These young people grow up rather quickly, and since they do, it's an understanding that each of us as adults need to have, that part of their growth and development rests on our shoulders, each of our shoulders, to assist them, whether it's in the academic world, the leisure world, or just life in general, in terms of helping them to reach their maximum potential.
My community supports me by encouraging me to strive to be the best.
My community supports me by pushing me forward and never letting me quit.
My community supports me by giving me a place to go after school.
The greatest things the Air Force has done with these kids is they've given them an outlet for their voice. So many youth are experiencing obstacles, they've come up with solutions, but they're never heard. And they go through these obstacles and they go through this life and they're never heard, and their solutions are never put out there, and they never get a chance to impact other children's lives. And what the Air Force is doing here is it's giving these children an opportunity, a voice. It's letting people understand that kids are not naive to the challenges they're facing, that they are active, participating members in their society, and that they're willing to make a difference if you just give them a chance. And what better way to do that than bringing together the Youth of the Year, individuals who are already doing great things in their communities, who already have incredible stories and ideas, and bringing them together to let them share their ideas with each other and make an even broader impact on the Air Force community.
On my base, when we first moved here, there were some issues with getting around because they weren't fully handicap accessible. So I had written a letter to the commander and that their bowling alley wasn't accessible. They didn't have ramps or anything. And so now I have a line to where they call me if they are building a new building and to see what accommodations need to be made to the building so that it is accessible for everyone. Because there's over 100 kids that are disabled on our base. So they have to have the accessibility, and nobody will stand up and speak for them. So I did, and they made a change.
To be our best, we need each other.
To be our best, we need inspirational people who encourage us to accomplish our goals.
To be our best, we need to connect like a family.
On the Youth of the Year program, we have an opportunity to highlight at least 60 or so of the very top achieving kids who are in the Air Force. We were very honored this year to have the Deputy Chief of Staff for Manpower, Personnel and Services, Lieutenant General Dick Newton, and he was able to carve out the time and come over and honor the kids and shake everybody's hand and give out a lot of trophies and really take some time to talk with them personally about their dreams and hopes and what they've done.
I guess the ceremony in the Pentagon, that was pretty special. I mean, getting to shake a 3-star general's hand inside the Pentagon, that's pretty cool. So, you know, that's something I'm going to remember for a really long time.
The fact that I can just make friends with anybody from like all across the world. I mean, I've met people from Europe, become good friends with them, people from Oklahoma, California. It just lets me know that there's a lot of people out here that I could get along with.
One thing that really impacted me was how we all came together, and I've been to a lot of different camps and a lot of different leadership camps. You know, you come together and the teams, they click, but here we just really put our whole selves out for other people to get to know. So it's like we were already a family before we even really knew each other's names. So I'll always remember that.
I don't know, it might be vague and cliche, but you know, all the students that I've met here have really made a difference. You know, there's so many more people like me out there, and you know, their stories and how they've had to move so many times. You know, you can relate to it, and you know, it's really made a difference and inspired me. You know, to be better and to go back home and take the things that I've learned here and really apply it at my base at home. And you know, it's really changed my life.
The staff at my youth center have helped me to be successful.
My parents, my community, along with my Air Force base has allowed me to be successful.
My parents helped me to become successful.
This is an opportunity to get us from where we are today to where we need to be tomorrow. Now that's an important statement because, as Lieutenant General Newton said during his remarks to the youth, is that someone will take his place. Someone will eventually take all of our places. And when you look out there and you think maybe 15, 20, 30 years down the road, some of those individuals are likely to be the members that are here today as our Youth of the Year.
What it means to me to be Youth of the Year is that I really done something great by competing against other kids and with other kids to try to stick out and be that good role model and make sure people kind of, you know, see that you can be rewarded for doing great things and trying to be a good person.
All over the world, these people were selected, and I get to be a part of that. I get to be one of them. So, I mean, that's quite the honor.
What it means to me to be Youth of the Year is to be special, to be a normal Air Force team.
These kids understand not only what it means to be an Air Force youth, but they also understand what it means to make a difference in their communities. You can have youth every day who are just living and going through the motions of being a regular kid on base, but then the importance of having kids who are also making a difference, who are also understanding the importance of making a difference, is what truly this event was about. The ability for base leadership, for leadership at the Pentagon, to not only realize, okay, well, this is what our families are going through, but there are also kids out there who understand the issues and are seeking solutions for them. And without that, I don't think the vitality of the military community would continue on.
My name is Jonathan Thomas. I'm a resilient Navy team.
My name is Stephanie Prantel, and I am a resilient Air Force team.
My name is Dakota Johnson, and I am a resilient Air National Guard team.